I plan doing that shit every day, but it's just like, I know my parents don't agree with this shit. So now that they don't agree with this shit, and now that I'm now on video rolling up, smoking and shit, and it's like, it's not blatant in your face. It's just like, you know what I mean? I have to now grow outside of what my parents, you know what I mean? Disappointing my parents, which is, I don't know. Like, I have some real ass motherfucking parents who was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the gym since day one. So it's like,
but you gotta...
one of my main and biggest goal is to make them fucking proud. But it's just like, do I not be me on the journey of doing that? It's just like...
It's like capitalism. The same thing that could make you rich could destroy everything else.
Right.
Though.
You know what I mean?
So trying to always...
And I don't want to... I'm not trying to disrespect my parents by... you know what I mean? But it's like, I know they would see that as a form of disrespect.
What's disrespect? You know, it's crazy. I had a professor tell me what's an arrogant person to someone who doesn't think they're arrogant. But can you...
What's a king to a god?
That's real shit. Like, and then
what's a god to a non-believer?
There's a lot of...
But you don't believe in.
That's why debates could, with the right person, could go on forever. Because technically, I'm never... Who's wrong, who's right? And then, if you think about it, wrong or right is... What they call that shit? Those are just elements. There's no wrong or right.
Right. Everything is everything.
Yeah, so...
There's wrong,
yeah,
right.
So there's no such thing as wrong as this, bro. It's wicked, bro.
Nigga, it's wrong to make your parents mad, and it's right to make them glad. And I know this gonna be like...
Nah, but it's weird, because they say, you know
what's
wrong, though.
I know it ain't gonna make them glad.
And your soul, you know what's wrong, though.
But it's like, I don't think it's... See, that's the thing. I know it's purely out of my parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I had that conversation with myself and come to terms with my relationship with weed. Fact. But that's personal. And that's why I don't smoke anywhere else. You'll never see, besides this podcast, you'll never see me promoting or smoking up or, you know what I mean? Because it's just like, unless it's a movie and it's a role. Because it's like, that's my personal thing. So it's just like, it's not for me to share. I share that with my intimate friends. But it's like, if we shooting a video, like, let's say this, like, we on another person's podcast and they smoking. I'll probably smoke. But every time I smoke, nigga, leaning off the fucking camera.
You know what's crazy, bro?
And that's just how I want to move forward. Because I want to be introduced. I want to be invited into schools. I want to talk to the kids, and I don't want them to be like, "Oh, he's just a pothead. He's gonna come here high and tell the kids to smoke weed, and they should smoke weed." And I know the kids gonna ask me questions about weed because they got questions. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie to the kids, so it's like, you know what I mean. But I still want to be able to, you know what I mean, have that connection or have that opportunity.
I think that's why niggas just so, like, against all of what's supposed to, because I feel like that's a form of brainwashing too.
Right. But it's like, I can't now, like, even with everything, like, I want to do music, but I also want to do comedy. I don't think people going to take my music serious because I'm too goddamn funny.
Like Lil Duval?
Stop.
You going to be a Lil Duval?
Stop. More like a Jamie Foxx, because Lil Duval was playing with that song, but it was actually a really good song, you know what I mean? But Jamie Foxx is actually you know what I mean? Like, Ice Cube is a real, he can really rap. Will Smith can really rap, and that nigga also can act, and the motherfucker also could be funny, you know what I mean? So I'm not a comedian, you know what I mean? I'm not a Martin Lawrence, I'm not a ditch. This is not my only lane. That's, you know what I mean? I'm more of a, what's that nigga? Gambino?
Childish.
Yeah, I'm more of a him, you know what I mean? That's more of a, like, I have multiple, like, even if you think about it, back in the day, Eddie Murphy did music, cause he was like, I feel like I could do this shit, you know what I mean? And my girl, you know, he had his, you know what I mean? He had his thing. Cause the thing about it is, like, as black people, we realize that we have multiple lanes and multiple talents, and we tend to just, they tell you focus on one.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, nigga, multiple bags, nigga.
You know, that's me personally. That's how bad I feel like a nigga been trapped so long.
Right.
The kids are
because even with you, like, you a writer, right? But you could write a book, but you could also write a whole fucking movie. You could write a how-to book. Mm-hmm. You could write a documentary book.
That's gonna be mad fun.
Right. You could write a how to be a real nigga. DRC codes. You know what I mean? Like,
that's gonna be funny.
Like, you could write a script for a movie. Mm-hmm. You could write a blog post It's like you're a fucking writer. That doesn't mean you can only just write one thing. You can probably even fucking write a poem and fuck around and write a poem and shit. It's just like,
I definitely got
so it's
that.
just like,
That's what I started.
stop
with the
limiting
poems,
yourself
the
to
poems.
just like, oh, I do blog writer, or I
Word.
just only do what's that shit called? When you critique something, like you a critic type shit. I only do that. Nah, nigga, you could do that. I could, like, I could write rhymes, and I could also write movies too.
Mhm.
I have. We gonna write movies, so we already know what the fuck it's gonna be. But it's just like, with this whole podcast, how we gonna probably fund all this bullshit, you know what I mean? Not bullshit, but it's, I call bullshit is good for me. I'm a tourist, so bullshit is like, that's my shit, nigga, you know what I mean? I can smell it from a mile away, cause I nigga, that, it ain't me, but it's like, I'm of it, nigga. That's what I shit out my ass, nigga. So recognize it, nigga.
Nah,
Trying to tell me a bull ain't gonna know, like, that's not my shit. Nigga, I know my shit from when I see my shit. That ain't no horse shit, nigga. That's bullshit.
It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out the gate shooting, bro. That's
Right.
it.
So with this podcast, we already got the logo. That shit gonna be tough. We gonna link out with Shorty and get her to do that shit for us. Tokyo. You gonna do it like Pops. Shout outs to Pops though. Like, damn, I definitely want him to be a grandpa in one of my movies and shit. Yo, that's the major shit, collaboration, nigga. Cause I've been doing this music shit by myself. Not necessarily by myself, cause I definitely did collaborations with people, but for the most part by myself. And it's just like, collabing with motherfucker is just like, you bring a whole fucking different dynamic to what the fuck I do. And it's just like, as fucking great as my shit is, and it's just like, we putting that shit together. It's like, oh shit, we about to do some Infinity War shit, nigga. Got the super team building. You already know what I'm trying to do with the team. I'm trying to grab all these niggas from AMC. I already seen the
sharpen up, man.
I already seen Kevin Hart show me the blueprint. Get a fucking team, and we fucking grind.
It's a lot of hurt out here. It's a lot of pain.
Right, yeah, that's why we gotta do this. That's definitely why we gotta do this podcast. We gotta talk our shit.
That shit bleeding on everybody.
We gotta talk our shit for everybody, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of men out here who bottle that shit inside, and nigga, I get it, nigga. Me too.
Men,
but now it's
women, children.
But we
ain't gonna say animals.
We go focus on the men right now, cause that's what the fuck we are. You know what I mean? When we get us together, then we can focus on any other people. You know what I mean?
That's for another day.
Right.
That
you know what I mean? Because it's not our job. It's not job. Well, don't get me wrong. We have topics about women, but it's not from the perspective of fixing women. It's from the perspective on how we interacted with women and how that showed us about our manhood. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily, even when we have topics about women, and please don't, I hope they don't feel offended. They're gonna feel offended. There's no way. The way you talk, they're gonna be offended.
Human, man. We all share some type of human.
Right. So it's just like.
So we gotta look deeper than that. That woman shit, a lot of excuses.
Nah, the thing about it is like, the way I say it is, I'm a man, or I feel like I'm a real nigga. So I certified myself. I gave myself the stamp of approval. So I want to help other niggas be a real nigga by they stamp of approval. You know what I mean? And they stamp of approval.
Definition.
And my stamp of approval. There should be a lot of quality traits that link up. You know what I mean? He may say it this way, I say it that way, but it's like, take care of your own. I might say take care of my family. He say take care of his own. He may not have kids, but he got brothers and sisters or niggas he grew up with that he consider for him. Take care. It's the same thing. So it's just like, I think what it means to be a real nigga or a real man is all. It's like Muslim and Christianity. Allah and God's the same person. They just have a different way of practicing on how to do it. Mm-hmm. It both gets the same goal if you do it correctly. But you know what I mean? It's still to the end. Even with what's my man name? Louis Farrakhan. Mm-hmm. He bring up the Bible all the times in his speech, in his speeches and shit. So it's just like, it applies. The Bible is still that's an asset. That gotta be a topic.
That's what
men's relationship with the Bible, because it's like, You know what I mean? A black man's relationship with the Bible, because with the whole shit with Jesus being a whole white man, and then like literally, I feel like the Bible takes black man out. You know what I mean? I think the representation of Jesus and God is a black man.
See, but
and they had to remove that from the Bible
because boosted minds though.
Black man is God.
You just.
I don't think the black man. I think the black man and the right black woman together comes together, and that unity is God. You know what I mean? But you need to think you a God, and Shorty need to think she a goddess to even be able to even attempt to reach that type of. You know what I mean?
But you boost the minds with that shit talking, because it's about the, like you just said, if you do it correctly.
Right.
But that's when I.
Because a lot of people do it incorrectly and still killing the game.
But when I say that's. Yeah, for it's no longevity in that.
No, it's not. But it's like it's still them going through that experience could help them get another one, and they be able to keep.
But that's why people. When I debate with people and they get so personal, because I'm not coming from a man or woman perspective. That's why I just realized I'm coming from. You don't cross the street when there's cars coming. It's just a fact you don't do. You're not going to drink old milk if you know it's old. There's shit you just don't do because you know. That's what I focus on. That's why it's like you think you know everything, because I'm focused on the actual the correctness of it, bro. I'm not coming at you as your pops, as a man, as a nigga want to fuck.
But at the end of the day, you do come off as a man because it's the fuck you are.
Copy. But you gotta take yourself out this. You gotta be able to remove that to understand.
I understand what you're saying. But let's be real with ourselves.
I'm very.
How many people do we know that we could count can do that?
All right. That's
you know what I mean? And that's when we surround
very low number.
Exactly. So that's when we surround ourselves with more people like that. So we can now operate in that. Exactly.
See, but the people.
But you can't be mad at the motherfuckers who don't operate like that. That's hard to do, nigga. You a king,
so you won't
nigga,
hard. So you won't be mad. So you driving, you won't be mad because a person who just I don't feel like driving correct today, nigga. That's your life, bro. On the line. That's how I look at all that. Right. That's your life.
But how about that nigga don't value his life?
So don't drive.
No, see the thing about
you're
it,
bugging, like, so you're dangerous. So you're dangerous to society. Bro, that's right or wrong.
No, how about he's on his journey figuring it out?
So what that got to do with me in my life, bro?
That means you gotta when you have a purpose, you always gotta be on your P's and Q's, and that's what the hell that is.
Right.
It's like, oh, you off your P, nigga?
Bro,
get back on your Q, nigga, bro, and that's what it is, and that's how I choose to look at it. But that shit is annoying. I get it, but it's
so
just
it
like,
goes the same for
like a
boss, like
him.
A toxic boss.
Well, we have control over
facts, like you right, each other. But I'm saying this, as you said, people don't realize that they control all their decisions.
They do,
but they don't understand that. Fact. So what I'm saying is, let's say people like just we still in a toxic environment with the boss or whatever.
Right.
Whatever he into is spilling down. That's a dangerous product.
I definitely experiencing that
exactly on a personal level.
On a personal, and it's not even like a thing, because I think who we talking about is a fucking dope ass boss. Like, from what I heard, what it was before, to what it is now, and then even what he's doing right now, it's like, oh, you got vision, but it's just like.
Yeah, but that's the same as.
We probably gonna be in a point in our lives where we pulling that shit. Bro, yo, he's making it happen, boy. Because think about it, the end goal is gonna get done, boy.
That's a fact.
And you just gotta take the L until that. It's kind of like what we was talking about earlier.
That's what we said, but you ain't gotta take the L and make it.
Toxic,
because as a boss, you that's your company. You gotta hold that.
That's your lesson. So when you the boss,
exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's why you gonna be a great boss.
It goes back to there's certain people that just dangerous, that are deadly. They don't even know it, bro.
No, he's not deadly.
He is.
What did he just teach you?
No, I'm not to me.
No.
Bro,
but the thing about it is, like, we need. There's no.
Right.
You see how you said it's deadly?
Right.
That's also inspiring or enlightening or lifeful. You know what I mean? Or it brings new life. And it's like there's no good and bad, right?
But you just said it though.
It's all what?
There's a lot of people not on that level. they're not seeing it like that.
Right. It's okay, but that's okay.
But this is why the system keeps perpetuating. This is why it don't. This is why Trump's in office.
It's happening.
Simple.
But yo, remember what we were talking about earlier? The long goal.
Yeah, facts.
What we want is not a instant gratification.
Not even
shit.
close.
You know what I mean? We've been free for what? 40 years.
Oh, you talking?
Oh, I'm talking about like black people as a whole,
Oh,
not us.
Oh.
You know what I mean? With our journeys and figuring out
free.
this.
That's a.
And
that's
we still not.
That's a nasty word. That's a nasty word.
Let's give
relaxed.
Let's
say it's relaxed.
Pull back. They pull back.
The laws were relaxed.
Right. So, well.
Not even.
Civil rights. I guess we could start from the civil rights. So that was like
that's a lot. That's
60s,
mad. Yes.
60s to now.
Itself,
that's 60.
Nigga.
That's 60 years, right? We had 60 years over 400 to get our shit together, and look at the progress. As little or as much as you choose to. Cause I see a lot of great shit. We got a fucking Oprah, and I don't agree with everything Oprah do, but it's like we have an Oprah. We had an Obama. I didn't agree, and Obama did very little for us. But it's like we had an Obama.
But see that, and don't you see? I feel like that's the problem right there.
No,
we gotta take the scraps.
Look. Yes, we gotta take the scraps because our scraps is gold.
Yeah,
we make gold out of it.
So when we gonna stop that?
When we gonna stop that is when we own our scraps. And we keep our scraps and give it down to our generation so they own it, and then we build that up. You know what I mean? The only reason why we didn't think the amount of wealth that black people build in America, if we were able to claim it ourselves and like what Jay-Z's doing, where you know that money is gonna stay in their family and this is gonna be a generational thing. You know what I mean? What fucking Puffy's doing.
Yeah.
He's stealing nigga T.I. They're instilling in their kids generational wealth and how to keep it going. Me and you, we gonna instill this in our kids to, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it's happening, but like, I'm like, one's better than one Billy too, but imagine how long it took that one person to get a Billy. It's gonna still take everybody the same amount of time, but we all on our same thing, you know what I mean? There's gonna be a year where it's gonna be like, there's the most black people, there's more black billionaires than any other freaking race in it. You know what I mean? That day is coming. But it's not gonna be in my or your lifetime. It might not even be in our kids' lifetime. It's gonna be in the Wakanda lifetime when they got flying cars and shit. But it's just like, I don't know. That's just how I look at it. I could be naive. I probably am naive.
That shit sounds beautiful. I know.
Like Mountain Dew. I may not make it to the mountaintop with you niggas.
It sounded good.
But I seen the promised land.
It sounded good. I mean,
that's the goal. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna do anything and everything in my power to shoot to that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna try to inspire and plant that ruckus seed in much people so they could, when I die, they could keep that whole ruckus. You know what I mean? Kind of like Nipsey. Nipsey started a fucking movement, and even after his death, the marathon shit continued, right? That's what the fuck it's happening, bro. Nipsey's the perfect example, nigga. Tupac, the legacies that they left and what that's now.
It hasn't been a year yet.
Right.
So
you know what I mean? Tyler Perry just got his black studio. You know what I mean? We just starting to own, like I said, we own our own thing. You know what I mean? So now when we making partnerships with Tyler Perry, even if we don't own it, a black person still owns it. You get me? So it's like, it's happening. It's at a snail pace, but real greatness.
So, all right, all right.
Right.
If it's agree, can we agree though? It doesn't have to be this slow.
That's out of our control. What we can do is, like through this podcast, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to awaken and plant as much seeds as possible.
So, all right, better question.
Because the thing about it too is, this podcast is manhood training, right?
Facts.
So it's not necessarily for grown-ass men. It's for the niggas coming up.
Facts.
So these young minds that haven't been formed and, you know what I mean, they've been being programmed, but now we making our own programming to feed them. We're going to see it 20 years from now when our podcast has a 20-year anniversary and we have hella fans from just Tokyo. Get me? That's when you...
But like
it's a long copy. It's a long. You said it. You made it with the universe, right?
It is. It's a long copy. What I'm saying is, bro, collectively, it does. If collectively, it doesn't have to be at a snail's pace.
It doesn't.
The same way. It's the same way niggas could blow up quick. There's ways,
figuring it out, bro.
There's ways.
And the thing about it is, like, we in the age of technology. Y'all see this? My man got the. This probably gonna be the fucking first episode anyway. But like, there you go. Oh yeah, I'm bougie. That's why it took me so long. But and I put the strip in it. My fault, I forgot.
Nah.
Oh yeah, you not bougie. You smoke with bougie. All right, copy. But yeah, bro. Like that's what I keep the broad vision in my head when the small step to step shit don't look fun to me.
This nigga got a filter.
You know what I mean? Cause you know when you trying to what we trying to do. We gotta do a whole bunch of like we got your movies, you know what I mean? That's gonna fuck with people's psyches, you know what I mean? All these movies that you wanna do about men's relationship with women interacting with narc, you know what I mean? That's probably a movie right there, narc.
It is.
You know what I mean? And it's just like a guy just having to deal with a woman that just, you know what I mean? And it's not even to bash the woman or make her the antagonizer. It's just to understand the experience.
You see,
and that's where I'm gonna help you balance it out.
That's always so that's the delivery
like,
then.
This stupid bitch.
So
I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out.
So delivery, because that's the goal always.
Right.
It says we understand each other. That's it. I mean, that's all. But you said there's so much going on.
There's so much. That's why it gotta be a podcast because there's so many.
And I feel like there's also a lot of excuses.
And then we grow. You know what I mean?
Excuses.
That has to be our episode itself. Excuses. The excuses we make for ourselves, for other people we're in relationship, our parents, everything. Excuses.
I ain't even gonna hold you like right.
That shit down, nigga. Excuses.
I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. The same way bro. It's up to what they say. It's not your fault that you got attacked, robbed, shot, or raped. If that's the case, it is your fault how you respond to after.
Right.
So 400 years, our history, yes, we've been shit from the get-go.
Do you understand? Most people like don't even know what happened to them. That's where you coming from. You gotta understand.
No, that they don't know what happened to them.
No, like just because information is available doesn't mean it's accessed. Just because information is read or looked upon doesn't mean it was actually received
and comprehended.
Fact. And then just because it was comprehended doesn't mean that person now knows how to apply it. There's so many steps that we just
facts. But now look, you just did it right now, right?
Right.
Prime example.
Right.
There's many steps in what you just did, nigga. I promise you, there's no available info on that. Probably YouTube is accessible. That'll be done quicker than damn. Why am I a piece of shit?
But that's where it starts, though. That's where it starts. Why are you a piece of shit? And that's big because most people don't start there. They be like, why is this happening to me?
Yeah, the sun's always.
Why am I a piece of shit? Is real growth, nigga. And if it takes you 5 years to get there, don't worry about that.
Alright, but don't be crashing into cars. If you're gonna be like that, stay in that lane all the way to the right. And nobody's you think about it, bro. You know think about it. You handle the heavy machine.
No. See,
what?
See, this is I love your analogy. They don't know they handling a freaking machine. See,
so you shouldn't be behind the fucking car.
You a fucking human. Like when did you learn your power? And you really you know what I mean? Because my daughter has a lot. Like my daughter's like Jean Grey. She is fucking with her social genius. She is able to move mountains in front and like what? And she is not aware. I be hard on her, but I'm realizing now she is not aware, boy. She is. It's just.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about.
I didn't know I could do that, Daddy. I didn't know if I laughed, that would make everybody laugh.
Nice.
And now this motherfucker feel like.
We're talking about 25 plus. You been here long enough, bro, to know. You're not crossing the street though when there's a car coming. You know that enough.
I get it. But
there's no
25 plus. See, this is what you gotta. My dad always told me this, yo, bro. When people start judging themselves, that's a hard thing to do. So when it creeps up on you and you're not ready for it, what you have to do then to now continue It's deny it.
Yeah, you gotta lie better.
Right.
You gotta make more. You
gotta
get a better car.
You gotta your logic, right?
Facts.
So it's just like, understand, now that's the habit. Whenever so it's like you telling these people to just cold turkey.
No,
yes, that's hard work.
Just stay that way. That's what I'm saying. See, there's 4 lanes. How many lanes is there? There's mad lanes,
on top
bro.
of that, to add to what you say, they got a new car. They think they doing better. They think that's not to say that's not, because that is doing better.
Right.
But it's just like, hey, you take this. I'm talking mad shit, right? So it's just like, it's not to say that they're not doing better, but it's just like what they then do is like the ego is very materialistic. They'll have all the material things in life going where they're able to lie to themselves and keep it thinking that they could drive in the middle lane or all the way in the left, but not realizing this is whole spirit living inside you and you got to be in tune with that. But it's like, that's hard work.
So I feel bad for you if a truck hit you there.
The reason why you should feel bad is because you're a sympathetic, valid human being. But it's like you should have a certain remorse if you understand that you're gonna be around a lot of people when you in the wild, when you in the war, your best friend could die at any moment.
Fact, bro.
And you have to be ready to move on without him.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank, period. Or you're gonna die too.
We talking about the daily commute, my nigga.
Huh?
We talking about like us smoke. All right, right now, my nigga. If you would not be smoke, bro. If I smoke and didn't pass you the blunt, or niggas just ashing, eventually, bro, I smoke your own shit. Yeah, go to your own side, smoke your own shit. I'm gonna smoke my own.
Right.
That's copy.
Right.
We can coexist. I have no problem. You have no problem. I'm just not smoking your shit, bro.
Right.
So, boom. That could be applied anywhere. Amongst, simple as, damn, I'm tired today.
Now,
I feel exhausted. I can't keep my eyes open, but I'm gonna attempt. I got no choice, really. I gotta make this drive. Copy. So let me drive like I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me accommodate how I'm feeling some way.
Nigga, this is why, see, like, see, it sounds so simple.
It does. I'm not gonna hold you.
Nigga.
It does.
You're aware. Understand that. You're
of my fellow man.
No. See, you have to first be aware of yourself.
Of course.
So you understand your power. You understand that you're in a whole vehicle and the damage you could do. Most people are not aware
of the damage they can do.
No, aware. Aware of that they're in the make. They exist. They're aware. Like, their Instagram is their life, bro.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Instagram is more real life to them, and like there was this somebody we worked with, right? I saw their Instagram. I'm like, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah. That's definitely.
I ain't never seen this person at work.
Definitely.
And they're like, yeah, I'm to myself and shit. I'm like, but not on Instagram. And she was like, yeah. It's like people feel more comfortable by themselves. You know what I mean? Because you don't have to get the negative.
And you can control the feedback.
But it's just like, that's the world we live in. And understanding that's not real.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why we doing this.
And that's where the anger comes in sometimes.
It's right. The thing about it is like, and you validated for the anger. I'm not saying, you know what I mean? Because the other day I was on the bus, right? I'm gonna make a video about this. Policing yourself, parenting yourself after you were grown up. You know what I mean? Because what we do as kid is, I can't wait till I'm adult. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Not realizing your parent was telling you shut the fuck up on the bus. Because there's everybody on the bus. Everybody's tired. They don't want to be hearing, yo, nasty. Like, there was this nigga talking about, you don't kiss a thought. And there was a old woman sitting right behind him. And it's just like, and he was FaceTiming too. It's like, damn, bro, you really having this conversation on the bus out loud? That nigga had no headphones or nothing.
Oh, damn.
It's just like, really? No. And then these other girls came on the train. I ain't mad at them, but it's just like, because it's like, it's not their fault. You know what I mean? But it's just like, we don't teach our kids why we parent them. Why not to think we just parent them and thinking that they're gonna just know and do that. You know what I mean? Because now having an adult, having a child, and having to parent them all the time, I don't get to be Remy when I'm with my kids.
Yeah.
You see a whole different. Because I had to condense the Remy and them.
Real life example.
I gotta condense the Remy and them. That's too. You know what I mean? I talk too goddamn much. What the fuck you think they gonna do?
Exactly. But you do it. But you do it.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But I have the social awareness to know if somebody is not interacting or receiving me, and that's another thing. Most people don't even see that. You know what's that boy? MJ at work. MJ. Well, his last name's not J, but just M.
Yeah.
He has no social awareness of how he come off to people.
Shit.
If he think it's funny, he thinks everybody's gonna find it funny. And it's just like, that's why I can't get mad at the Lord. He's annoying as hell. It's like,
no, they say you suffer fools gladly. You just laugh.
And I'm a wise man playing the fool. So it's like, I know he's just a fool's fool. And why I usually get irritated is because I feel like this is how a lot of people see me, because I play the fool. And I play that shit so fucking well. You'd be like, yo, oh, you fucking playing it. Because I'd be like, huh? Like, I ask questions I know the answer to that I know you're not ready to give the answer to, and I act like I believe you when you say the wrong answer.
Exactly.
I know how to play the fool.
But that's how it goes.
But it's just like,
Yo,
we gotta make this shit happen, bro. It's already happening, but we like these topics.
Yo, hold on,
Got a whole
my nigga.
fucking list.
Yo, you got this shit recording, my nigga. This whole time this shit been recording.
Oh shit, it definitely was.
Yo,
That shit on 30 minutes.
You set it up so we could just see how the ink. Turn that shit off, bro.
Yo,
Can't even
this
turn this shit. Come on.
the fuck?